Shemai, hello and welcome to your guide to getting the 4 elemental swords and their upgrades and incantations in Citadelle de Morts Black Ops 6 Zombies. There's a lot to do, so let's get into it. First thing to do is come up onto the castle wall and follow it round till you find the cannon. Come up to this console and hold X to rotate it towards the main door of the castle. Once that's done, you can come round to the back of it, hold X to fire, and open up the castle. You can come into the castle now, go down to the right, into the dining hall, down to the right again, through the dungeons, through this door here, into the doubliette room, shoot the 3 padlocks off this container. A doppelgas will come out. You can kill it pretty easily, it's not too hard, just hit its yellow head bit and it'll go down nice and easy. Take the blood Ethereum crystal that it drops and put it into this red swirling vortex here to reveal the Pack-a-Punch. Now if you come back into the dungeons and into this little side room here and hold X on this door, you will see Kraft in his cell. He'll speak for a bit about who you are and why you're there. He'll then turn purple and speak some Latin as a hint for you, and after he's done we can move on. Now to start building the swords we need stamps, and we can only get stamps from certain zombies with buckets on their heads that only start spawning at round 10 and above. It's only 1 or 2 games I've had where they spawn after round 10, not on round 10. Once you hit round 10, you'll see the zombie appear and it'll have a distinct metal bucket with its eyes glowing through in little slats. Kill it and pick up the stamp it gives you. Just remember that for every sword you build, you will need a stamp. So you're going to need 4 stamps and you can only hold 1 at once. So a top tip is to unlock the swords as you go, as they will just stay in the arms of the statue. Now that you have your first stamp, we can begin to build the swords. Now you can do this in any order, but I pick the way I'm doing it because I find the first one is a bit fidgety sometimes, so you just need to get that out of the way. The 4 swords we are going to be upgrading are the Raven Sword, the Stag Sword, the Dragon Sword, and the Lion Sword. And you'll know which one is which because the statue holding them will have an emblem of that animal on them. So, the Raven Sword is going to be first. Come up to the Raven statue and hold X to receive the sword. We now need a part, or an antique, to upgrade our Raven Sword to Balmung. I'm going to show you now where I know all 5 parts to spawn in the alchemical lab. Come into the alchemical lab and come over to the bookcase here and you might have a jawbone, or just to the left of the jawbone you'll find the 2 bird heads. If you come up into the right hand corner you might find the fish fossil on this cabinet here. If you go to the desk just to the right of level 3 armor, you might find the scorpion fossil. And if we come in this way and straight to the right on these units here, you might find a horn. Now you want to bring your part down to the basement of the bar area at spawn and hold X on this dial to deposit it here. Now just for the sake of simplicity, I have put each part and its code to unlock here on the screen for you now, so you can pause it and whatever screen you have in your game, you can copy it. Now once you're done with that, it's going to spin and orbs are going to start being fired out of it. There's going to be a little portal somewhere nearby on the floor. Just stand behind it because they will be attracted to you and they will damage you if you get hit. So make sure you stand behind the portal so you lure them in. It's a bit tricky in solos, but if you get it down to a couple of zombies and just run them round, they won't kill you in a couple of hits, it's okay. After 3 orbs have been entered, it'll move upstairs into the main bar area. So once again, just wait up here, the orbs will come down from where we did the puzzle just now. The last place it'll go then is upstairs by the pool table. So once again, get 3 orbs put into there, and then when it's done, it'll come back down the stairs again into the basement, and back into the puzzle dial on the wall. If you hold X on it now, it will upgrade the Bastard Raven Sword into Balmung. You need to bring it now and come down to the Pack-a-Punch room and hold X to take this water slide to spawn. Now on the right hand side will be a raven you need to shoot. You'll know we've done it right because a character quote will come up. It'll be in the sky when you spawn down now, so shoot it and its talon will fall for you to pick up. Come down now to the Undercroft or the water room and you will see a yellow scribe on the floor. Hold X to place the talon inside and you will have to kill zombies and fill it full of souls. Once it's done, you can come up with your upgraded sword, Raven Sword, and hit the box to open it up and reveal the shadow incantation. This will equip into your equipment grenade slot. So instead of having normal equipment grenades, you now have elemental grenades basically, which are really good and useful with hordes of zombies. Next, come and grab the Stag Bastard Sword. You're going to need to find 3 lightning rods. The first will be dropped by an armoured zombie that will only spawn when you come down to the dungeons with the Stag Bastard Sword, and then kill him with it to get the lightning rod. The next one is in the upper village. If you come here and shoot at this junction box, it will shoot out a burst and let out the lightning rod for you to pick up. The third one is just to the left of where you spawn in up the hill, next to Deadshot Daiquiri here. While you're here, also shoot down this horseshoe, as we'll need it in a minute. Next, come up onto the wall, up to the right, past Elemental Pop, and see this pot. Hold X to insert your lightning rods. Now this mini storm lockdown will occur, and you have to kill the purple-eyed zombies until you see your lightning sword get affected by lightning and glow, like this, and then you just hit that pot with it, melee it, and you have to do this up to 3 times, and then you will be able to insert the sword into the pot, pick it back up, and it will be upgraded. Next, you want to come up to the cannon and fire yourself out of it here. You will drop the horseshoe and it will spawn under the storm you can see there. Come over underneath and pick it up. Come back to spawn now and you will see your yellow area to put the charged horseshoe in. Survive this mini lockdown again and charge up the soul box, and the lightning incantation will be yours at the end. Remember to hit the box with the lightning sword to get it. Next, you're going to want to grab the Dragon Bastard Sword from the statue and go into the main passage up to this dragon altar and hold X to put the sword in. Now we need to find 3 flaming pits like this one. We need to hold X and bring the flame back. It will start to take your health, but there are zombies along the way, purple-eyed, that if you hit them, they will die instantly and regain your health. But if you follow the path I'm taking here with the second one, straight up, you shouldn't have any problem. The last one is right back at spawn, so hit that, go right, up through the upper village, straight through the castle, hit a zombie if you need to for this one. Hold X. Now it's going to forge the sword for you, and once it's done you can pick it up. You will need molotovs for this next bit, and the easiest way to get them is to go to a crafting bench and spend salvage on them, or if you can't afford enough of them, get a couple of those and make sure the dragon sword has its special ability fully charged so you can use it for this next bit. Come up onto the castle wall now and look left before you get to the cannon to blow this wall up. You'll see a wooden pyre just over in the distance. Throw your Molotov at it to ignite it, and if done correctly it should shoot out. The second one is in the middle above the doorway, but if you come here and aim towards the circle window just below, you'll hit it first time. The third one is at the end near the lightning rod pot at the top there. This will spawn a Doppelgast. Take him out and he will drop for you the Ra Ankh. Come back down to the courtyard part now to find the yellow script again. Hold X to put the Ankh in and survive the lockdown, and hit the box that appears with the dragon sword to get the fire incantation. Now there's only one left, I promise. Right, come and get the Lion Bastard Sword now. And when you do this, you're going to notice instantly these parasites that are glowing yellow. Bring them down to this door, down in this little tunnel in the upper village. Kill those with the Lion Sword and then hit the door while the sword is glowing to give off a symbol. You need to do this 4 times, then you hold X on the door so you can enter. You come on down, hold X to put the sword in this little altar here, and symbols are going to float around, and the symbols correspond to ones that are glowing on the altar, and you just need to look at what one's glowing and shoot it while it's floating. Once you're done with that, the sword will glow and will be ready for you to pick back up. You'll be transported back to the main map outside the door with the upgraded light sword. For this next part, you need to come back to the dining hall area where the swords are and look up here. You will see this little candle with a mirror behind it. Shoot it and it will start reflecting in one direction. Now to solve this, all you really need to do is go to the opposite side of where the mirror is facing and shoot it to make it go the opposite way and reflect back at these other mirrors you can see here. You shoot this one, and once you get this one, it'll reflect into the alchemical lab. Come in, shoot it at these angles I'm shooting it at, and it will shine onto this jewellery stand where you will be able to then pick up the paladin's brooch. Bring it over to your last yellow shrine lockdown and suck up souls to unlock the light incantation box. Hit it with your upgraded lion sword, and that's it. That is all 4 swords and all 4 incantations. Now the incantation boxes you will find scattered around the map, but the main ones are in the dining hall, the boss fight arena, and there are 2 or 3 at spawn, I believe. Now the swords are perfectly great the way they are. You can't pack-a-punch them, but to be honest they don't really need it, because once you've killed enough zombies, and it doesn't take very much, you will unlock its special ability. With the swords and incantations, you are now ready to start the main Easter egg and go for the boss fight. If you found this helpful and want to see more, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.